Hey guys, just coming at you once again with another video. This is for Intelligence Prime Capital. I've been involved with these guys for a couple months now, and it's been actually extraordinary. This is where Forex trading meets cryptocurrency, and it basically gives you the ability to profit from high frequency trading bots like Wall Street does, and they'll do high frequency trading via cryptocurrency in the forex market with your capital. It's really quite innovative. It's a company based out of Canada, and they're fully KYC'd, fully audited, and they're regulated with the Canadian banking system. It's been actually extraordinary. One of my most profitable experiences thus far in crypto passive income. So I wanted to put you guys onto this, and you're about to be entertained by a friend of mine, Marshonda, who is one of the team leaders with us, and she'll explain the entire process. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to us here at Study Crypto via the email, and we'll get back to you ASAP and answer any questions you have. And there'll be a bunch of links in the description to help follow up on what was spoke about. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Take care and stay profitable. Bye-bye.
Hey, welcome everyone to this incredible presentation. We're super excited that you guys are here with us. We're going to be talking about compound interest, the secret to creating wealth for the average folks. I'm not calling any of you guys that are here the average folks here, but what I am telling you is that that is a way that average people can create extraordinary wealth. Listen, I want to go over and let you know in this webinar tonight is going to be what you're going to hear tonight is for educational purposes only. This is not investment nor financial advice. The passive income industry is risky, and you should only invest the amount you can afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All of our webinars, videos, emails, and social media posts are only our own opinion of the program that's working for us. Our number one rule is to get you into profit as quickly as possible. So grab a pen and paper, take down some copious notes. To think it is to ink it, and let's get ready to rock and roll. I have two rules and two rules only. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose, meaning you want to put in, stretch yourself and put in as much as you can, but not an amount that you wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. The second thing is win in profit, take profit. If you write those two rules down, you will love this platform and this project. Let's rock and roll. We're going to be talking about compound interest, guys. And here are our actual verified results from December. I'm going to show you the last 5 weeks, okay? This is from December. We have an artificial intelligent bot that we use that trades on our behalf. I want you to look down here at the Genius bot. That's the one that you're going to be looking at. And yes, I'm calling each and every one of you guys geniuses for being on the line. So I want you to write these percentages down. The Genius bot in week 1 in December did 7.26%. Week 2, 8.56%. Week 3, 8%, and week 4, 7.52%. The first week of January, it did 7.4%, and our totals are in now for last week was 7.330%. Now, I want you to think about where you had your money at last week. Did you make 7%? Did you make 7%? Probably not. And for those of you who are just jumping on, and you might be saying, well, Marshonda, that sounds good, but how can that work in my favor? You talked about compound interest being the way for wealth. How can that work on my behalf? Guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take you out to an actual calculator so you can see how powerful compound interest is. And even if it isn't this particular platform, that you go out and find a platform that creates compound earnings for you. And the reason I want to take you out to a quick calculator real quick so you guys can see and you can be as excited as we are about this is that the reason is that calculators don't lie. See, people could lie, right? But calculators never do. So let me go ahead and get you out to a quick calculator. And I'm going to share with you when you talk about what's in it for you. How can this work for you? I'm going to do a couple little variations here. For those that say, yes, I want to get very serious about investing. I want to use the 10,000. Somebody asked me that on the last call to use 10,000. So we're going to get started with, let's say you get started with $500. And you guys wrote down the percentages of what we're actually already doing, but I'm going to under promise and over deliver for you. I'm going to use 4.5%. And I want you to consider how many years you've been contributing to your 401k, your 401b, you've been going to your self-directed IRA. How many years have you been putting money into that? In my case, it's been over 20 years. Pepper, I don't have the control to mute anyone. Can you mute that for me, sweetie? So it's been over 20 years. I'm going to go ahead and only put 3 years in there, okay? Think about how many more years you have until you retire. Many of you is 10, 12, 15, 20 years, but again, I'm only going to put 3. Again, I want to under promise and over deliver for you. We get paid, we compound weekly, okay? And let's say you said, I am very serious about investing, Marshonda. I'm going to put an additional 250. So you got started. Hold on a sec. Let me make that a 5. You got started with 500 out of your pocket. You added an additional 250. We went less than how much we're asking for, less than what we're actually doing right now. And I'm going to calculate so you guys can see what I mean by how powerful compounding is. That's over $1.6 million. Remember, calculators never lie. So what do you mean, Marshonda? Explain this to me. This sounds really great. You might, at the beginning, when you're starting to compound, be a little bit tricked into thinking you have nothing going on. You may look here and say, wow, $105, nothing to write home to mom about. These are your earnings. You might say, well, $200, that's nothing. But I want you to stay in the game. See, this is your earnings and this is your principal. Your principal will continue to grow as long as you don't touch it. I'll tell you, like I told my niece, this is your goose, which lays golden eggs. Never cut off the head of your goose. Never take your principal so that your goose won't be able to lay golden eggs for you. Many times we're in our life and we're figuring, why don't I have any golden eggs to show for it? That's because we cut the head of our goose off. We dipped into our principal. We messed around with the wrong thing. You want to stay over here. If you need to take something, take it from your earnings, okay? This is just principles of building wealth. So I told my niece, listen, I'm going to get you started in this program, but I want you to put your head down and get serious about it. And don't talk to me until we get to 6 months in. And 6 months in, my niece can come to me and say, Auntie, I am now getting $671 for the month. Can I use that? And I would say, yes, you can use that for your car note, your insurance, whatever you need. But what if she gets excited and says, I can leave that alone. I'm going to let it grow. Let's check in 6 months from now. That's $2,644 that she would have coming in. $2,600. How many can use that for their mortgage? Or, she can use it for her mortgage. She can use it for her property taxes. And look at her goose. Her principal is now $15,000. And then she's getting used to investing. And now she says, oh, I'm going to let it go. Let's check in 12 more months. And 12 months from then is $28,000 for the month coming in. Over $163,000 in her goose. And then you guys saw what the amount was. If you just leave it go for 36 months, that's over $1.6 million. So that's the power of compounding. And some of you are saying, Marshonda, I got a lot of years to make up for me. I've been putting it in for 20 years. You would think that I would have something like that. No, I don't. But let's say you got serious and you wanted to go get started with $5,000. What are we talking about, Marshonda? What are you talking about in 36 months? $5.9 million, people. You should be on the edge of your seat thinking, wow, compounding is where it's at. It's absolutely where it's at. And you can do that second rule that I told you about, when in profit, take profit. You might say, well, look, when I get down here 12 months in, I'm bringing in $10,000 for the month. Let me take my original $5,000 off the table. And now I'm playing with house money and your money will continue to grow. Now, at the end, you may not have 5.9, but is it okay if you have 5.7 instead? Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. And some of you might be saying, well, gosh, those numbers look really good, but I just cannot come up with 500. 500 or 5,000, but I can barely squeak in the door here. Even if you came up with $250, but you have to get into the principle, just in the habit of investing in yourself. Put $25 aside each week. That would be $100. So that would make $100 for the month. And you calculate that on $250. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about $696,000. That's the power of compounding. So I am so flat out excited about this project. I'm going to go ahead and jump back into the slides. I will put the link to the calculator in the chat later. And that way you can go back and play around with your own numbers. You can be excited about your own numbers. While we're so flat out excited about this project, guys, there's 10 reasons why. I want you to write these down. There is no recruiting required to get paid. Let me repeat that. No recruiting required to get paid. Can I hear amen? There is a low entry investment. You can get started for as little as $200, but don't make your minimums your maximums. No monthly fee and no auto ship. How many guys okay with that? No monthly fee and auto ship. Your money is out making money for you 45% per month. And there's more emphasis on investing here than recruiting. I know that's an amen right there. And what I love is total transparency. Total transparency, guys, meaning you will get an opportunity to see the actual trades that your bot is doing on your behalf. Now, how about this? I know many of us have put our money into different platforms and the people told you, I'm trading for you, or I'm going to flip your money. And all you were doing was praying that they were doing what they said they were going to do. You don't have to do that here because you get an opportunity to see the actual trades that's taking place on your behalf. Total transparency. Simple button to either withdraw your earnings or reinvest it. How many guys want a little bit more simple in your life? You don't want to be jumping through hoops and loops and backflips to get your money. I know I do. That's why I love this platform. You simply make a decision. Do you want to withdraw your earnings or reinvest your earnings? And it's a very simple button to do that. Or internal transfers. There's a 97% win rate on your trades. Right now, the bot is actually trading at over 100% win rate. 100%, guys, meaning every trade has been a winning trade. Knock on wood. Praise the Lord on that. Set it and forget it. This is one of my favorites, and this was one of the other reasons that took me over the top with the transparency, and then with this one where you can just set it and forget it. You do not have to be learning, when the moving average crosses this line or looking at charts and candlesticks and all. No, guys, your artificial intelligence bot does the trades on your behalf. This is excellent for novice and seasoned investors alike. Guys, listen, we're talking about the Forex market. It is huge and massive, and you have an opportunity to grab up some passive rewards up to 45% per month. Again, I said the Forex market is huge. How huge? There's high liquidity, over $6 trillion trading every single day. Now, how many guys want to make money? Doesn't it make sense to jump into the pool with the most amount of dollars? That's the Forex market, where your bot is going to trade for you 5 days out of the week. There's high transparency. This is just an absolute win-win situation for us. The company we partnered with or grab arms to is called Intelligence Prime Capital. It is an international company committed to providing its users a lot of a variety of suites and different global comprehensive suite of digital assets. They specialize in like research and development, quantitative trading. The one that we're using, guys, and that we're excited about is the leverage AI trading systems. Okay, they have a lot of things that they do, cloud storage systems and enterprise management software, but we just care about this, the leverage AI trading systems. That's the one we're taking advantage of. Now, iPrime Capital is a Canadian company that has obtained its regulatory licenses from the Canadian Financial Regulatory Agency. Here is a copy of their certificate of registration, as well as they are registered with the Financial Transactions and Reporting Analysis, are called FinTrack in Canada. This is the most important one, guys. They have their money service business license. This is the Canadian one that tells you they are registered to do foreign exchange dealings, money transferring, and dealing in virtual currencies. And they have that license in the US as well. Amen. For some of you guys that are coming here to us from the US, they have that license here. That's that money service business license in the US if you want to take a screenshot. Also in Australia. I have a business partner there in Australia. Guys, they have crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's. And here's what's awesome about your bot. Your bot can not only trade foreign currency, it can also trade gold, commodities, oil, and cryptocurrencies. Now, you might say, well, that sounds great. Sounds like a great company. Sounds like a fantastic industry. But what's in it for me? That's why I came. How can I make money? Well, you can make money by deciding to get started with one of three ways. You can get started with one of these three bots, but there's really only one that's an absolute no-brainer. And when I ask you this question, you're going to know the same thing that we all know. If you were to invest in something, do you want to make a little bit of money or you want to make the most amount of money? If you said you want to make the most amount of money, like when I told my nephews this, they want to make the most amount of money on any investment, then you want to go with the Genius Bot. You get up to 45%. And get this, it's only $99.90 one time. One time for life, $99.90, and it'll trade forever, and you get paid the most. So an absolute no-brainer to get started with the Genius Bot. The other thing we like about it, I told you guys, is transparency. This is a free app that you can download called Mt4. Those of you who are traders, you probably already know about this. This is not an app that we created. This is a world-class platform that all the traders around the world use. You'll get your own credentials and you'll have your own account there, and you can see the actual trades as they trade on your behalf. This is what it will look like when you go into your MetaTrader. This is the December 1st through the 10th. These are the first 30 trades of the month. You can see every single one of the trades were winning trades. Blue means winning, right? The only red you see here is what happens on a Saturday when they take the money out of this account, out of your trading account. They take their split and give you the rest. And then it goes on and on with all winning trades. The other thing I want you to notice here is that people always ask me this question. Well, Marshonda, what if the market is going the wrong way? What if it starts going the wrong way? Well, your bot is so smart, it can make money in an up market or a down market. As you can see from here, it made money in a down market. It went short, it sold. It made money in a up market. It bought, it went long. So it can make money either way. It just needs movement. How awesome is that? But you don't even have to know that. Set it and forget it. The first 10 days of December, the first 30 trades make 15.7%. Think back, the first 10 days of December, where was your money? And how much money did you make on that money? I bet it wasn't 15.7%. So don't take my word for it. Don't take Sal's word for it. Don't take the company's word for it. Go to this third party who actually looks at every single trade. This is a verified third party that's looking at every single trade that the Genius Bot does, and it analyzes it, and they give you some really great information. If we have time at the end, we'll go there and let you see it live. If not, we'll put this link in the chat for you. So I don't know if Sal's back and ready to rock and roll now.
I was enjoying the presentation. I said I was enjoying the presentation.
Rock on, great presentation. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yay.
Praise the fire.
It was awesome.
Let's
go,
Killed that. Killed it.
All right, well,
Well done, Marshonda. Thank you so much. It was amazing.
Listen, guys, this is what I want to say. I appreciate all of that, but I'm going to turn it over to the man. When he start talking about the money, I think you guys need to hear about the man that's making the money. This man is very documented in this. He's tearing this thing up, flat out making it happen. And he's so committed to helping each and every one of us do the same thing. It is so with much pleasure that I get to introduce to some of you guys and present to others our leader, Mr. Sal Khan. Take it over, sir. Share them the money.
Gosh, what a great MC. Can we clap it up for Marshonda, please? That is that's amazing. Guys, this is the highest number of people we've ever had on the Zoom call, approaching 200, and I'm struggling with Wi-Fi. That is not acceptable. I gotta get 3 different Wi-Fi services to make sure this doesn't happen. Can I get host service, and let's rock and roll. So I'm gonna carry on from where Marshonda left off, and actually this is right before a new slide that I added. So looking forward to sharing that with you guys. Now, when it comes to this opportunity, the vast majority of your principal is available to you for withdrawal. So on any given non-trading day like Saturday, you can withdraw 80%, if not more, of your principal with ease. The 20% that initially of all deposits that you make is a security deposit, which is still used for trading and is released to you slowly week by week at the rate of what we pay to the company as a 80-20 split of profits each and every week. So on a $1,000 account, if it was a 9% week, you would have made $90, of which the 80-20 split, the 20 would be $18 that the company would keep, and that is the equivalent amount of your 200 or 20% that would become liquid that week, and each and every subsequent week, more and more of your security deposit would become available. These are some frequently asked questions that are that would help simplify the opportunity. First and foremost, what is the minimum amount of funds to begin this opportunity? That is just $200. If you think about how we spend $200 in a number of ways that don't produce us money, you can really see how affordable this is. That's a one-time $99.90, one time, not annually or monthly, and then a minimum of $100 in your own trading account. Can I add more funds in the future? Yes, you can anytime you want, and do an internal transfer to add to your trading account. Does the company charge any other fees? An 80-20 split of all profits at the end of each trading week. How often can you withdraw your principal? You can do so on the weekends when the funds are not in the markets trading, minus any security deposit that is still in holding status. Affiliate commissions, you can withdraw that at any time. What is the minimum amount to withdraw? That is just $10 with a flat $3 withdrawal fee. How long does it take to get your withdrawal payments? Less than 24 hours, generally under 3 hours. How long does KYC approval take? 2 to 5 business days. How often does the bot trade? An average of 3 trades per day between Sunday to Thursday. And the time frames are 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are exactly in that time frame for trades to happen. Do I really need to download MT4 to trade? No, we are not the ones executing the trades. We're not monitoring. All we're doing is monitoring. We're not adjusting or closing down any trades. Now, everything that Marshanda and I have shared with you thus far is all the information that you need to be able to participate in this opportunity as an individual with your own capital, compound at your own pace, withdraw at your own pace, and just do this at your own pace in the privacy of your own account. And if you're enjoying it yourself, you may also realize that other people would love to have this. Wow, we just reached 200 people live on the Zoom. That is insane. You may find that other people will find value in it. And if you want to tap into this optional referral program that comes with tremendous amount of additional income possibilities, then you have that freedom to open up a few more income streams for yourself that we're going to be diving into right now, which are not only the up to 45% on your own trading, but the subscription bonus, the sponsorship bonus, management bonus, and an additional one that is yet to be added on the slide called the global bonus. So the subscription bonus is when a referral purchases a bot. The bonus applies only to first level. And an example of Mary sharing with John and John coming with a $99.90 subscription, this bot price of $99.90, Mary would receive a 10% or $9.90 of purchase price for sharing with John. And that goes for each and every referral that Mary has frontline to her. This is a new slide that I had my graphic designer put together to cover the direct percent commission that you get for every frontline deposit into MT4. So if you shared it with someone who makes a deposit into their MT4, you get a matching percentage from 5% all the way to 10% of that deposit into their trading account, whether it's the first time, whether it's the 10th time, whether it's from profits that they made or commissions that they compound. The way that it scales up is by your rank. And as you move up the rank, based on these requirements of your self-investment, your frontline volume, and your group volume, those would dictate your direct commission. And so I'm actually going to put the other income streams on here and make just one slide that has all of the compensation details on it. So you'll see this revamped soon. The other stream of income that is not on that slide is called the management bonus, which is 20 levels of check match. That is exactly as it sounds. Whatever your teammates are making in their own trading accounts, you get a matching percentage of their profits on a weekly basis. So if on your front line collectively they make $1,000 that week, you would make 30% of that, or $300. And if they collectively make, which by the way, it doesn't take that much for your front line to make $1,000 in that week. Someone had asked me what is the mathematics for someone to make $10,000 in this opportunity, and I broke down the math as if you have 100,000 frontline volume and it's a 35% month, as last month has been 39%, then collectively your frontline would make $35,000 on their 100,000 collective volume, and you would make 30% of that 35,000, which is actually $10,500. And that doesn't include funds in your own trading account. It doesn't include volumes from level 2 through level 20. So just a simple formula of get 100,000 frontline volume, and you'll most likely be over 10K per month. And as you can see, the volumes on level 2 is 20%, level 3, 10%, all the way to 20th level at 1%. And the requirements to move up those rankings were on the previous slides. Personal investments, this should say frontline volume, and this should say group volume, which would be more accurate. And then you can see the numbers that allocate to unlocking that particular rank. Now, the newest part of the compensation plan that has been added is called the global bonus, which is only applied to the top 2 ranks, which is the managing director and shareholder director. Bonus pools will be updated hourly on the official site. Prizes in the pool will be distributed once a month to leaders at the MD and SD level for the current month, and it is quite impressive. Pepper, could you let them know that I'm on another Zoom? Yeah, getting invited to another Zoom while I'm on a Zoom. So that completes the presentation up to the slideshow portion of it. There is still so much more to share with you guys, but the next steps for you, of course, are to get back to the person that has invited you to this presentation, get all of your questions answered, and join this winning team. As we know that the proper timing plus action behind it leads to massive success, and we're seeing tremendous amount of that all across our team, all across the world, in varying sizes, from people that have started with a $100 account to people that have scaled up their trading account, leveraging profits and commissions. There's a bunch of ways that you can create your own success story here, and we're here to help you manifest that. I do want to show you some of the back office details of how to activate your account. Let me see which window this is. But I'm going to show you, after you register with the referral link of the person that has invited you, how you can get your account live and starting to earn for you. So you should be able to see my back office. So you'll go to transactions and funding. That is the very first step to initiating your account. You have 2 options, TRC20 and BTC. Those details will be in your back office of what to send, or the addresses to send the funds to. And once the funds land in your account, it'll be in this USDT wallet. And then from there, if you have at least 200, because you'll need that to initiate your account, you will go to subscription, and then you can see the 3 different bots. Of course, we're going to go with the Genius bot, which is up to that 45% per month for a one-time $99.90 and a minimum of $100 trading balance. And as we can see, 69,000 people around the world are participating in this, with a total aggregate of $99 million. So about any hour now, that will cross into the over $1 million mark. Also, the link that I just clicked on is a hyperlink to their FX book, and as you can see, the curvature of profitability over the past several months. The daily average is 0.96%, the monthly average is 33%, and the drawdown risk is 0.5%, which is less than 1%. If you want to see a few other details, such as the total pool size, that's right on the dashboard of how much is in the global pool, in the MD and SD, which are the managing director and shareholder director. Both of them will split this evenly, and depending on the number of participants or qualified individuals in the MD, they will subdivide all of this. So if it was like 100 people, they would each get right now 18, is that correct? $18,000. Yeah, yeah. And if there was, and of course, there's gonna be less people in the SD or the highest rank. So if you can get yourself there, then you'll be in a smaller group of people that share that same size pie. So much bigger slice for you. If you want to see how far you are from your next rank, you can just click on this, the name of your current rank, and that will pull up where you are in the spectrum of getting there. As you can see, the different requirements. There are 3 requirements, and then how far you are, and you can plan accordingly. You can build your team in accordance with reaching these goals. Now, as you can see, I need to focus on frontline volume to get that to 100,000 to be able to rank up. And if you do rank up anytime before the month is over, then you get to participate in those global pools. So if you click on leaderboard, you can see all the people that are managing directors here. Wait, no, this is shareholder directors. And as you can see, there's currently out of the US 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people in the US: Somalia, Colombia, France, a lot of France, Colombia, and a ton of Nigeria, 1 Russian. If you go to managing director, you can see a lot of Nigeria is dominating there, Canada actually, and so, and you can have fun with this and get yourself on the leaderboard, which is what makes this so engaging. And finally, I'm going to share with you guys my results over the course of my trading, my trading journey through MT4. So I'm going to hop over to my phone and share my screen, show you what the MT4 results have been, and speak in terms of numbers.
Recording in progress.
So the screen is being pulled up right now. This is what the Mt4 app looks like. And when you go to trades, you can see that my current balance is 31,500 or $156.41. At the beginning of this trading week, it was a flat $30,000. And then if you go to history, oh, 1 trade is already executed for today. So you guys, yeah, we just want to trade. So you can see that in the chat. And that's the beauty of it, is that collectively we experience it. Now, if we go to month, you can see my entire journey from the very first day I deposited, which was December 2nd, a $1,000 deposit, just clocked in profit. I like that. And then you can see the trades executed on $1,000. Also, you can see the lot sizes, which are 0.16, which will increase as I increase my balance. And then these red numbers are actually withdrawals made every Saturday by the company, and they take a 20% cut, and they redeposit 80% of it into our back office for us to decide whether we want to withdraw some of it, all of it, whether we want to compound some of it or all of it. And then you can see I made deposits into my account using my earnings from my referral program, the referral program that we all have access to, and that's what built my account from $1,000 to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 now, and that's what leads me to my final numbers here: $29,999.99 with a total profit of $7,388, and that has been over the course of I want to say like 50 days of being in this opportunity. So that covers my journey in the Forex, the MT4 side. Let's jump back over to my laptop and open the floor up for any sort of Q&A.
So you're telling me that I can come into this opportunity and not know not one thing about trading at all, not knowing nothing about anything, and I could put my money into this robot and it's going to trade for me hands-free, and I don't have to do absolutely anything, and it's going to grow my money every single month?
I'm a good example of that because I'm not a trader. So you're absolutely right.
Whoo, sign me up again.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's
He's
a mic
not a
drop.
trader. Stop playing with him.
I'm not a
Let's
trader.
go.
That's the beauty of it, is that whether you are someone learning how to trade, whether you're somebody that's an experienced trader. By the way, yesterday I was on a call with one of my leader, and I had no idea that he was hosting Zooms, and he said he has like 300 to 400 people live on his Zooms. I was like, what? And he told me a few names. He's like, these are some influencers that he has connections to that are like actually like big outside of the network marketing space, with like, I think 800,000 and 1.5 million followers on Instagram. And I went to their profile. You know, on Instagram, you can have a link in your bio. They had their IPC link in their bio. And then I went to my back office, and he told me to like go into my back office and look at their names. And there was like hundreds of frontline signups that they had. And so, I was shocked to see the caliber of people that are coming on board, and the kinds of things that leaders in our teams are doing that I wasn't even aware of. So with that, the floor is open for any sort of Q&A. You can type it in, you can unmute your line, and take it away. Being said, guys, it's been an extreme honor to share this opportunity with you. As you can see, it is changing lives, allowing people to have extra breathing room to wake up to profits, and be able to have something that they can constantly watch and monitor and work on growing as we continue to grow the Forex Gifting Tribe. I will continue to be here. Let's continue to uplift each other, and I will see you guys at the top. Peace.
Hey guys, don't forget to please hit the like button and the subscribe button on this. And if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, hit us up at studycrypto@gmail.com for walkthroughs and any assistance. All right, peace.